What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So it's been a busy couple of weeks since the last video. Got a lot of things in the mix. I think I mentioned last time that we're in the process of selling our home and purchasing another, so that's taking up quite a bit of time, and got some other things going, but did find some time this weekend to get out and go out for a little pig hunt. So I'm actually heading to my deer property. So this is the one that I picked up first. This is the one where I can hunt deer, pigs, coyotes, whatever. Deer season starts roughly in about 2.5 weeks. So I'm going to actually come out, do a little bit of pig hunting too. I'm gonna check on the feeder, make sure everything's running good. My camera has been working, but it's not transmitting. And I think a lot of it has to do with the cell signal in the area. This happened last year as well, after I had already added the antenna. It improved, but it still isn't doing what it should. So I'm gonna kind of check things out. I didn't bring my card reader, so it's gonna be fun, but I still think I have a way to check it, but just kind of play it by ear for now. Last time I came, the feeder had some issues. There was pretty much, it was just clumped up. The corn wasn't throwing, and that's an issue too. Now, the bad thing, I didn't bring my tools. Good thing, I did bring some black cherry flavored corn. I had some leftover Jello that the kids had for something, and I was like, you know what, just throw it in here, see what happens. So I'm gonna do a little whatever hunt. Pig comes in, coyote, whatever. I've got my call with me. I've got everything I need for the night. So I'm gonna get out, get set up, and we'll see what the night brings. All right, well, I am here. We're gonna come check out and see what everything looks like down here. Like I mentioned, the feeder wasn't working. I think I got it right, but you never know. Definitely tell I need to mow, if you can kind of see behind me. Not bad, but still need to come out and mow one more time before we get too far into season. So I think what the issue is just my camera is not transmitting photos. So there's corn on the ground. There's a hole right there. Somebody literally just fired a shot. So I'm assuming some pigs are moving around and been around in the area. I'm trying to look and just see if there's any tracks. Yeah, a little bit, but you can't really tell what it is. So there's already some corn on the ground. I'm probably going to throw a little bit more. My bucket's already fairly full, so I'm going to clean up the blind real quick, get that done. Then I'm going to come out and bait, get set in the blind, and hopefully be ready for the night. All right, well, blind's cleaned out. It just took a little bit of sweeping. Bird had actually made a nest in it, so that was interesting. And there was a pretty decent sized dirt dogger nest, but had some spray in the truck. Figured I'd bring that with me. Bought a can that was on sale at Tractor Supply weeks ago. So it's all good. Now, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do when I put out bait like this. So here's what we got. That's the package. Make sure you pick up your trash. All I did was put some black cherry Jello, water, and corn together. It soaked for probably a couple hours. Here, I usually come look at what's going on here. Now, seeing that something came in and obviously rooted down that far, I'm pouring a little bit in that hole there. And I put a pile here just because I want it concentrated. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some more corn too, but whatever comes in, I want it in one of those two places so I can get really good shot. Don't have to worry about whatever it is moving back and forth. Comes to the pile, eats, it's golden. So something else new that I'm doing for the first time here is putting out a coyote call. I've called on the property, but it wasn't very successful. It was a pig call on an app that I tried, and it didn't work. Let's just chalk it up to that. Okay, so y'all remember my setup: camera, our illuminator, solar panel. So what I've done is zip tied the handle. There's the Coyote Call. It's facing into the woods. We can put on whatever sound we want. Just something I want to try. Makes the hunt a little bit more interesting. Power's on, and we've got the remote. So just want to make sure it is working. Everything is going quiet, so I'm gonna go ahead and settle in. Already heard something kind of big in the woods. I want to see what it is. Hopefully I can see the bucks that have been coming in with my own eyes rather than using the camera. Be kind of cool to see how big they are. So. Okay, so that was actually pretty kick-ass to get to see those guys live right here, right now. I'm still kind of in awe from watching them. I'm pretty sure I got busted, but I think it's alright. Obviously there was a new scent in the air, something. The last one that came in is going to be my target. Definitely going to be. Well, that was the hunt, guys. I didn't really expect them to come out in the numbers that they did. I was not really surprised to see that many coons, but the first bachelor group of deer I have seen on camera. The second one was a total surprise to me. Really good looking bucks. I think there are several mature ones. There's a couple that need to walk, and then there's a couple spikes. So it looks like my son and I will probably have a really good season. Archery season opens up here in Texas as of October 3rd. So I actually have a couple of things being done to my crossbow to make sure it's ready to go. I've got everything sighted in, got new broadheads, got the whole nine set up, and I am ready to get back out. The weather here has been absolutely phenomenal. Hadn't really gotten above 85 the last couple of weeks, which for any of you who aren't in Texas, it's usually about 110 for the last 3 or 4 months, and this is a very welcomed break. So deer season's coming up quick. Saw the pig pass through. He didn't come out. Oh well. I was actually just out to kind of observe and, you know, take care of anything, any type of varmint or whatever. Like I said, I went out for a whatever hunt, got a couple of coons knocked out and taken care of. The funny thing is they kept coming back, and that was the odd part. I didn't want to put all that footage in because it's, believe it or not, that all right there is several hours worth of footage. So I don't want to include all of it because it does make the videos kind of lengthy and don't want to drag on too much, but y'all got the general idea of what my deer season's starting to look like. So this really is the first one that I have gone into with not much of a plan, and I'm going to tell you now, I kind of like it. There's no second guessing, there's no overthinking. Put it out a feeder, show up, hunt. There's a reason why our parents and grandparents hunted that way. Game cameras are great, don't get me wrong, I use mine religiously, but sometimes it's just good to get out and see what your hard work has done for you. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Just hit the subscribe button below the video and hit the bell notification so that way you'll get notified whenever we do have new content available. But that's all I've got for you this week, and I will catch you on the next episode.